Hello guys, in this video we will have a look at practice set 27 of the chapter equations. This is a part 2 video. The previous video was done like a week ago. So question number 2, find out which operations must be done on both sides of these equations in order to solve them. Find out the operations which must be done in order to solve them. You have to solve the equation and you have to find the value of the variable. The variable here, is x. Okay, so first equation is 9, x plus 9 is equal to 11. So what you do is, you see this 9 with this sign, the sign is plus. So you have to shift 9 to the other side. 9 is on left hand side. Left hand side is written by LHS, left hand side. 11 is on right hand side. X plus 9 entirely is on LHS. This is called LHS. Okay, so the thing is, you have to take this to the right hand side. So the sign becomes opposite. Plus 9 will become minus 9 and you will get, therefore you write therefore x is equal to 11 minus 9 and therefore x is equal to 2. 11 minus 9 is 2. So this is the way to solve the equation. And to check, what you do, substitute x equal to 2. 2 plus 9. When you substitute x is equal to 2 in the question, like substitute x is equal to 2 in x plus 9. So you get 11. And we already have 11. See, 11 and 11. So our solution must be correct. This is the way to confirm. So now you can similarly do the second one. Thing is, here you see minus, take it to the other side, you will get 9 plus 4, which is 13. Okay, so and if you have any query, then write to me in the comments or ask me in the Telegram group and we will get it solved. Okay, and now we will solve question number 3. This is important. 3 and 4 both are important, so we will be solving both of them. So you have 8x is equal to 24. So first of all, this is for your understanding. Always write 8x as 8 multiplied by x is equal to 24. This avoids lot of confusion. So now you see this 8 is with multiplication sign. You have to find the solution value for x. So what you do is you keep x alone in one side and you take the other number, whatever other number, or there might be other numbers, there might be multiple numbers. So what you do is take those other numbers, take those multiple numbers to the other side and keep x alone, keep your target variable alone. So you take this to the other side, it becomes division. So you get, therefore x is equal to 24 divided by 8. Take it to the other side, it becomes division. We had discussed it in the previous class as well as in the summary notes, right? Division, multiplication, multiplication, division. You can also write it as, or you can write it as x is equal to 24 by 8. You can write in the form of fraction also. This is also correct. It is up to you how do you want to write. So 24 divided by 8 is 3. So your answer is x is equal to 3. Now we will solve question number 4. See, for question number 4 of this, you have x by 6 is equal to 3. Now, if you are getting confused by this, then you can write it as x divided by 6 is equal to 3. This will avoid all sorts of confusion, okay? So, after this, when you have to isolate x. Isolate means get x alone, okay? Make it alone. So, you have to shift the 6, and when you shift the 6, what you do is you get, like, you take it to the other side and then you get x is equal to 3 multiplied by 6. Division becomes multiplication and you get x is equal to 18. So this is your solution, and to check, what you do is put it in the main equation. So you get x by 3 which is 18, 18 by 6 which is 3, x by 6, not x by 3, sorry. So it is correct. The third question is similar, and so we will be solving only 2 of them. Next 2 you can do them on the basis of reference, and it will be better if you try those on your own, and anyways we can clear the queries, okay? See, what you have to write, the equation is given, the value of the variable is given. They have given a certain value of the variable and you have to tell if it is correct or not. And to check that, we have to solve the equation. We have to solve. So first is y minus 3 is equal to 11. What you have to do is basically do the same thing as we did in question number 2. Find the value of y, and then if the value of the variable y is 3, then you have to write yes. Here they have given no, so it's not the answer, but we will check it. Okay. So you can write, see, you see minus 3 sign over here, minus 3 sign, it is similar to question number 2. So you take it to the right hand side. From left hand side, we will go to the right hand side and you get y is equal to 11 plus 3. Minus 3 becomes plus 3, which is 14. Y is equal to 14 is the answer, but they have mentioned y is equal to 3. So it is wrong, right? So you have to write no. Correct? Good. Then we will solve question number 3 and 4. Okay. This is similar. You can do that. 3. So they have told 30 is equal to 5x. Okay, for my convenience, what I would do is 5 multiplied by x is equal to 30. You can write 5x is equal to 30 and then write 5 multiplied by x. It's the same thing. Okay. And now you get x is equal to 30 divided by 5. We are doing the same thing all over. See, this is x. This is in multiplication. Take it to the other side. Make x alone. You get division. 30 divided by 5 and 30 divided by 5 is 6. So do you see 1 6 here? Yes, you see, right? X is equal to 6 they are given. So you write yes. When you check for this, you will get the answer to be yes. Now let us solve this one, 4. M divided by 2 is 14. You can write it as M divided by 2 is equal to 14. Again, you have to do the same thing. This 2 is in division. Take it to the other side. Make M alone. It will become multiplication. So M is equal to 14 multiplied by 2. 14 multiplied by 2. So 14 multiplied by 2. To avoid any calculation mistakes, check it. So you get it to be 28, right? So 14 multiplied by 2, M is 28. So you can write M is equal to 28 and they told M is 7. So is M 7? No, right? So you write no here. I hope you get this one. Now we will solve question number 4. This is an important question. We are doing the same thing all over. It's the same thing, right? So not much to worry about. Question 2, 3 and 4 are literally the same. You have equations and you have to find the solution. So we will solve any 4 of them. We will solve any 4 of them. So our equations are, let us solve second, let us solve fourth, 7th, and let us pick on multiplication, third. So 2, 3, 4 and 7. Rest 4, you can do it. So first let us write second one. 8 is equal to t plus 5. What you write is, for convenience, keep the variable on the left hand side. So you write t plus 5 is equal to 8. It's saying like 2x is equal to 10 and 10 is equal to 2x. Okay, it's the same thing. Now don't get confused. This is just for understanding. Let me just wipe it off, to avoid any confusion. Yes. So plus 5, take it to the other side, make t alone. What you get? T is equal to 8 minus 5. 8 minus 5, t is equal to 3. So this is the solution of the equation. Next one coming up is question number 3. 4x is equal to 52. So what we will do is 4 multiplied by x is equal to 52. The same thing which we have been doing. 4 is in multiplication, right? We have 4 multiplied by x. So what you do? Take 4 to the other side, it will become division. X, make x alone. So you get 52 divided by 4. And when you carry out the division, let us carry out the division here. So 4 ones, you get 4. You get 12 here and 4 3s are 12. Remainder 0, quotient is 13. So therefore x is equal to 13 is the solution of the equation. X equal to 13 is the solution of the equation. Next up, we have question number 7. This is important because many people get confused by this minus 12. It's nothing, it's very simple. Just because there is a minus sign, a few people or maybe many students might get confused. Okay, so don't worry. That's why we are doing it specially. M minus 5 is given to be minus 12. M minus 5 is minus 12. So what you do, the same thing, make M alone. You see this 5 with a minus sign, take it to the other side. What will it become? Therefore, you can write therefore M is equal to minus 12 plus 5. Minus 12 plus 5. Minus 12 plus 5, right? You have seen this earlier as well. What you do, you write 5 minus 12. You can write it to be like that. Then if you are confused, what you do is plot a number line, rough number line, entirely rough number line, mark a 0 anywhere, write minus 12 and write 5. So what you are doing is taking, wait, let me show you. You have minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5 here, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, minus 9, minus 10 and minus 11 here. So what you are doing is shifting 5 units to the right. By right, plus means right and left means minus. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where do you land up? Minus 7. So m is equal to minus 7 is the solution. Another one, wait, just let me take you to the previous slide now. Oh, I mean, next slide, not the previous one. Let me take you to the next slide. How do you tackle is, the way to tackle this one. Wait, I'm not able to switch the previous one. Let it be. Let me show you here. So you have 12 minus 5. 12 minus 5. What you do? Okay. No, it's not 12 minus 5. I'm sorry for the silly mistake I'm making here. You can just skip the 10 to 20 seconds part. You have 5 minus 12. What you do? 12 minus 5. Carry out 12 minus 5. So you get 7 and put a minus sign. Minus 7. Minus 7 will be the answer. So our next question was question number 4, which was 19 is equal to m minus 4. So what you do? M minus 4 is equal to 19. You see a minus 4 here. Take it to the other side. Get plus 4. M is equal to 19 plus 4 and m is equal to 23. Now since this video is long, like approximately 14 minutes, so what we will do is these 3 questions you see, we will cover it in the part 3 video. I was not expecting the part 3 video, but this practice set 27 is kind of long. It has 5 main questions and many sub questions as we saw. So see, I hope you get this. If you have query for the questions which we have not solved, then you can write it to me in the comments. The link for Telegram group is in the description. So you can join the Telegram group and ask in the discussion section. So I hope you get this. Thank you for watching.